Thank you.
Good morning.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone, to our Village Board of Trustee special meeting on Friday, June 12th at 9 a.m. I did a walk-in agenda because we just were finishing things up now. So at this time, can everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a seat, please. Roll call, please. Trustee Alpert?
Present.
Trustee Corrigan, I know she couldn't make it. This was a late notice meeting. Trustee Hogue?
Present.
And Trustee Osborn.
Present.
At this point, I put some agendas there for if anybody wants it from the audience. And at this point, I did this special meeting because I had to have, we're putting for some grants. And when you put in for grants, there's a point system. And by doing a resolution for it, it brings us over the minimum threshold to even be qualified to be looked at for that grant. And this is a grant we just discovered recently. It's for 3 separate parks in the village. So that's why I called this special meeting at such a late, just late yesterday afternoon. And just finished the paperwork this morning, actually, a few minutes before I walked in the room. So what I'd like to do at this point is I'd like to have a resolution authorizing memorialization, the commitment of the Village of Suffern to install playground equipment and improvements at the Andrew Haggerty Chestnut Street Park upon receipt of funding. Motion, please.
Trustee Osborn.
Motion made by Trustee Osborn.
Second.
Second made by Trustee Alpert. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. I have another resolution authorizing memorializing the commitment of the Village of Suffern to install playground equipment and improvements at the Gail Curtin Park upon receipt of funding. Motion, please.
Trustee Hogue.
Motion made by Trustee Hogue. Can I get a second, please?
Second, Trustee Alpert.
Second by Trustee Alpert. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. I also have a motion authorizing, memorializing the commitment of the Village of Suffern to install playground equipment and improvements at the Foxwood Pond upon receipt of funding. Motion, please.
Trustee Osborn.
Motion made by Trustee Osborn. Can I get a second, please?
Second. Trustee Hogue.
Second made by Trustee Hogue. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. At this time also, I have 2 separate issues that I figured we'd get done at this point instead of waiting for the next meeting. I'd like a motion to authorize the mayor to execute a contract for consulting services in connection with respect to fire inspections and plan review. Motion, please.
Trustee Hogue.
Motion made by Trustee Hogue. Can I get a second, please?
Second, Trustee Alpert.
Second made by Trustee Abbott. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. I also have, as a resolution, confirming the mayor's appointment of William Houlihan as building inspector, part-time. Can I have a motion, please?
Trustee Osborn.
Motion made by Trustee Osborn. Can I get a second, please?
Second, Trustee Alpert.
Second made by Trustee Albert. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Okay, I guess, does trustee have anything to say about anything? No? Can I please have a motion to close the special meeting, please?
Motion, Trustee Alpert.
Motion made by Trustee Albert. Can I get a second, please?
Second. Trustee Hogue.
Second made by Trustee Ogg. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you, folks.